Hi, my name is Jacob Gutierrez, firefighter, paramedic, EMS operations lieutenant here at Granbury Volunteer Fire Department. Today we're going to be going over Support 1. Couple things about Support 1. It is our air/rehab truck. So as a rehab truck, we do have some lawn chairs that we could put out for you to have a seat to sit down if you ever need to just rehabilitate a little bit. Right up here, we do have canopies for shade, and we have some weights over here on this side. That way we can hold everything down just in case the wind comes blowing through, okay? Right here we have our Little Giant. Refer to the Squad 1 video if you want to learn more about the Little Giant. In here we have our 4,500 bottles. As you know, we do carry 5,500 bottles here at Granbury Volunteer Fire Department. We do have some extra 4,500 bottles because the majority of the other departments around the area rock 4,500 PSI bottles. Moving on to this compartment over here, this area is where your Cascade system is for the truck. If it's ever in use or in operation, we want to make sure that both sides of these doors are up. That way we don't get those toxic gases built up inside the compartment. Right. Over here, we have a bunch of switches. As you can see, it says front scene lights, driver scene lights, passenger side lights. These are all kinds of lights that we can use to light up the area of operation that we're working in, right? Down in this compartment right here, we got some extra tools up here. We do have a LZ kit in this bag. Extra tools in these, extra tools. In here is some adapters, right? In this little green bag, we do have some adapters here. These adapters allow us to fill up scuba tanks or MSA packs that don't directly connect to our system on the back of this truck, okay? So we do have adapters for those packs. Down here, we have our portable generator. We have a light, some electric cord reels, and some cones. All right. Moving on to the back, one of the most important parts of this truck, I would say actually, is the air refill station, right? So in here we have the ability to refill our tanks in this little compartment right here. We would set our pressure and fill up our tanks to the desired 5,500 PSI or 4,500 PSI, whatever tank that you're filling. Back here, we do have our extra 5,500 PSI bottles. Obviously, you can see there's a bunch of them here. That's why it's our air truck or rehabilitation truck. In this compartment, we have a mini fridge. It's got your waters, Gatorades. Again, this is a rehabilitation truck. This refrigerator will keep running. So if it's ever parked, we want to make sure that this door is up. That way it doesn't defrost inside because if it's always running, it needs a place to kind of let out all those gases, right? We have some extra little medical equipment here. This is just medical equipment for us, essentially a first aid kit, an AED, extra waters, eye drops, and extra essential supplies up in this top cabinet right up here, okay? Feel free to go through this. There's a bunch of like extra things like mosquito stuff, eye drops, all that stuff, chapstick if you need it, right? Again, this is the other side of the truck. Again, you can see that this is open. Obviously, it's not in use right now, but when it is in use, make sure that both of these sides, these doors are open. In here, in this little compartment right here, we have our water can. Okay. On the other side, we have our ABC extinguisher. We do have our extra air packs. We have pig, Halligan, shovel. We do have a corded reel with a junction box, right? There's also another corded reel with a junction box on the other side in the same place. Our PPV fan that we can hook up to the junction box if we ever need to do some ventilation. We have our RIT pack down here. We have our blower, electric blower. We have an electric chainsaw right up in here, right behind the RIT pack. We have our TV. Let's see if I can bring this out for you. I don't know if you can get in there, but it is a TV in there, okay? All right, TV. We do have some extra little things, like if you need to put a different attachment onto your drill, you can use that. Drill bits, nails, level, extra little tools in here. Batteries, you do have 2 sets of pike poles right here on this side, which should be put on like that. Drills, sawzalls, saws. Again, extra little attachments, both sides. You got a lockout kit right here if you ever need to get into somebody's vehicle for emergency use only, or in extremis. And then you have a water key, all right? If you ever need to shut off utility or water utility. Oh, and you have a trash rake right up there. We do have canopies on this truck. You got one here, one on the back, one on the other side. They do pop out, provide some more cover, some more shade. In order to take those out, we do have to turn on the generator, and then we have remotes on the driver's side and on the back that you can use. It says out or in, put them out, put them in, right? Other than that, that's pretty much it for support 1. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask anybody. We're all here to help you, right? And I hope you have a blessed day. Storm's getting pretty bad out here, so we're gonna be getting out of here.